Hello, dear friends. Thank you so much for visiting our YouTube channel. This is the BMI Care TV, and I'm your host, Brian. And I'm glad that I will be sharing yet another video that you, our viewers, can actually take advantage of. And so, in this video, I will be taking you to Australia, and we will be looking at the list of universities in Australia that you can actually take advantage of, dear friends. And so, in case you are looking to secure a scholarship opportunity in Australia, I will be able to show you how to explore one of the universities, which I believe you would be able to do if you had to follow a similar approach to look for scholarship opportunities at any of the universities that you are going to see on the list that I'm going to show you. And so to do that, we are going to simply do a simple Google search to look for universities in Australia, and that will give us a different list of uh, websites that you can actually visit. So now you can see there's the first one there, there's the second one, and there is the third one. So we will click on this one, and that will take us to this link here. And on this web portal, you can actually see that there is a map of Australia here, which has got different states. So there's Western Australia, South Australia, there's Northern Australia, then there's Queensland, and you actually can, look at which place you would want to actually go to as far as studying in Australia is concerned. So in terms of universities, you can see these different universities that are coming up here to say Australian Catholic University, and it's located in Canberra. And then we can see that there's Australia National University, and then there's Bond University, then there's Charles Darwin University, Charles Sturt University, CQ University, then Curtin University, Deakin University, Edith Cowan University, Federation University of Australia, Flinders University, Griffith University, James Cook University, Latrobe University, then there's Macquarie University, then there's Monash University, then Murdoch University, Queensland University of Technology, and this is where I did one of my short courses in the year 2019 in Brisbane, and then RMIT University, Southern Cross University, Swinburne University. So you can see a whole lot of universities. Then there's University of Adelaide, University of Canberra. Now, then there's University of Melbourne. So you can see all these different universities, and not to worry, dear friends, I will be able to leave a link to this particular web portal in the description box just below this particular video that you can actually visit at your own time. Now, what I want to do is to actually show you how to explore scholarship opportunities at one of these universities. So you can see University of Monash. So we're going to click on University of Monash. So we've clicked on University of Monash, and you can actually see here that we are on the web portal for the University of Monash. And whilst here, we want to look at what scholarship opportunities are available for international students. In case you're looking at going to this particular university or just any other university in Australia, then you would do well to look at this particular video and just explore the opportunities that are available. So now let's click on this link here. We can see that there's scholarships there, and we can click on that. So when you click on that, dear friends, it will bring you to this particular page here where you will find this particular section which is saying applying for scholarships and more information. So you can see here, check how to apply. So from there, you can see that there's a whole lot of information here. And on here, you can see 2024 scholarship applications are now open and will close Thursday, 8th February 2024. Now, what's important is being able to see what scholarships are you looking at and all that. So Let's look at finding a scholarship. So we want to find a scholarship opportunity at this university. So you click that link, then you'll be able to see what scholarships are actually available. So you saw that we clicked on finding a scholarship, and we have been brought to this page here where there's a whole lot of different scholarships. When you scroll down here, you can see 258 results in terms of what scholarships, and you can narrow down the search. So in terms of narrowing down, on the left you can see different things here that can help you to narrow down. So the first one, of course, is in terms of citizenship. So you can say you are an international student. You click on that, and this will be able to actually reduce the number of scholarship results to 79. And then from there, you can actually click the program that you're interested in. Is it a master's program? So if it's a master's program, then you can see that the scholarship results will reduce to 14. And there is a whole different types of scholarships here. So you can see there's the Faculty of Law International Asia Scholarships, Engineering and Accommodation Scholarships. So this is just meant for accommodation. And then there's the Chin Communications Master of Interpreting and Translation Studies Scholarship. Then there's a Master of Economics Scholarships, Master of Commerce Scholarship, Faculty of Law Masters International Scholarship. So what you want to do is to basically look at each of these scholarships based on your program of interest. You will be able to see. So you can see that these are program-specific scholarships. Then when you click on this, for example, the Master of Commerce Scholarship, you'll be able to see that there's more information. For instance, the deadline is between 30 April to 15 October 2023. That was like last year, so it had actually passed. So in case you are looking to apply to invest in Australia, you want to make sure you keep an eye on the deadlines and all that, and you want to see which ones are currently open. So you want to look at all these different scholarships and see what the deadlines look like, what the eligibility criteria look like, and what are the times you should be looking at in terms of applying, and also what are the requirements for you to be able to apply to those particular scholarships. Now, what about if you are a PhD or research student? So you may have to click the link which says research or PhD. You may have to actually select tick where it says research or PhD. So I've just ticked there to say research or PhD, but you may have to remove the masters so that from there you can see what scholarship opportunities are available for PhD students. So you can see there are 19 in total, and then from here you can actually look at what the timelines are like in terms of applications. So you can see that this one would close, this one here would close 31st March to 31st August every year, and this is for Indonesian Women Impact Scholarship. And then there's others that are closing on the 31st of March each year, so you can see that. And then there's the Monash Graduate Impact 2030 Scholarship. So this one closes 31st October each year, and you can see the amount there. 2024 rate is 50,291, and two scholarships are given annually. So you have to look at the numbers as well. And then if we keep scrolling down here, dear friends, we'll be able to see that there's what is called the Monash Silver Jubilee PhD Scholarship, which is, application scholarships not currently offered. So you can see it's saying not currently offered. Then there's this one here, which says Monash International Tuition Scholarship. So when you click on this one, which says Monash International Tuition Scholarship, you'll be able to see that this particular scholarship is meant to finance your tuitions. And the deadlines, as you can see, is 31st March and 31 August every year. And in terms of number, this one varies, so you might want to consider looking at that. And then also there's what is called the Monash Graduate Scholarship. This again is offering a total of 35,000 per annum, and that's the 2024 rate. And in terms of numbers, they vary in terms of numbers. But if you want to look at it closely, you want to click the link there, and then come back and look at, what are the details as far as application is concerned. So you can see that there is this student here who had gotten this scholarship and they are giving an experience. So they are highlighting to say that applying for the scholarship that I have allowed them to go through a self-reflection process where they had been able to identify personal strengths and areas of improvement, and it had opened opportunities for them to connect with inspiring Monash alumni and industry partners whom they have learned a lot from, and that is actually helping their career journey. And so this is someone who had studied for a Bachelor of Engineering honors and Bachelor of Commerce. And this actually is covering a living allowance, that's a stipend, and also a relocation allowance. So there are also a number of tuition scholarships available for international students that can be packaged with this particular stipend. So you can see that this one is meant for what? Stipend. But you can actually couple it with a number of tuition scholarships so that you can actually become fully funded as a student. So you can click on the tuition scholarships here. So if you click on that, it will be able to take you to scholarships that actually offer tuition. So there's what is called the Monash International Tuition Scholarship, and this closes 31st March and 31st August each year. So these are opportunities that you want to actually take advantage of. And so you can see here, dear friends, that there's a whole lot of information that you can look at. So there's the first round of application, which closes on the 31st of March, so you still have time if you want to apply to this university. Then there's the third round, which closes on the 31st of August. So if you want to reach out to the graduate research admissions, there's the link here that you can actually look at and reach out to them. And so if we go back, we want to look at another scholarship just within this, different types of scholarships, so that we actually show you that there's funding here, friends, which you can take advantage of. And so if we come here, so you can see a whole lot of scholarships here, dear friends, and then we want to look at these last two. So there's the research training program fees offset, then there's research training program stipend. So if you click on this, you'll be able to see what it is about, or in all. So for example, if you come here, you can see that this one has got how many rounds of application? 4 rounds a year, and it offers a total value of $37,100 to $53,200 annually. And the number of scholarships are variable, so they vary. And then this is going to cover course tuition fees that would otherwise be payable by the student. And then you can see a previous recipient here who has highlighted their experience, so you can look at that information. Then what does this scholarship actually cover? So it helps to offset course tuition fees and also covers a single overseas student health cover policy for international students. And who is eligible for this scholarship? So there is Australian student, then there's New Zealand student, then Australian permanent resident, Australian humanitarian visa holder, and an international student. So all are actually eligible to apply for these particular scholarships. So you can see, dear friends, here that there's a whole number of scholarships that you can actually take advantage of. And so with that, dear friends, we want to look at what the eligibility criteria are, how do you apply to the program, and all that information is actually available on each of the scholarships. So if you find out more by clicking on each of them, then you'll be able to actually see what the next steps look like. So if you look at this, you actually would be able to see that how who is eligible, then you must meet the following criteria for you to apply, for example, and then they also highlight the selection criteria, and then they also highlight information on the how to apply. So for example, for this one here, they are saying application for graduate research scholarships is done at the time of applying for your course, unless you are already enrolled. Whether you are a new or current student, the same application process is used for both admission and or scholarship through their application portal. So you do not need to specify which scholarships you are applying, as you are automatically considered for all graduate scholarships, and so where eligible. So at the time that you're submitting an application, you are also being considered for those scholarships. So you don't need to submit a separate application. So to basically apply, it means you have to go to apply to study. And before that, you want to look at what courses are available. So find a course. So if you go there, then you'll be able to find a course. So if you click this link here, this particular section, you will be able to search for the courses that you're interested. So for example, if I'm interested in engineering, I'll be able to type engineering. Okay, and then I'll be able to find bachelor's courses there, but the interest is doctoral program. So I'll be able to click that link to be able to find that particular program for me to be able to apply to this university. So you can see here there's information about the program, and the duration, the start date, qualification that you're going to get, and the issues of fees, and the course handbook. And then in addition to that, there is different types of engineering, and then entry requirements are there. So you can click on the entry requirements, then the application fees, if necessary, and then of course there's the international fee for that you will be expected to pay just in case you are self-funding. But what's important to know here, dear friends, is that the moment you're applying for this particular program, you're also considered for scholarships as they evaluate your application at the time of assessment of applications for all the applicants. And so if you're eligible, then you will be given the scholarship. Otherwise, for now, I would like to simply say thank you for watching this video. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to this channel and become part of the DMI Care TV channel. That way, you'll be encouraging us to continue sharing these content that we share on our channel that you can take advantage of. It's bye-bye for now until we meet in yet another exciting video. Thank you so much.